Hi guys and welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a reversible project, so let's do a fun and really quick one today. This one really works up in absolutely no time and it's so much fun to make. Today we're going to be making a little ladybug which you can just flip over. Before we get started, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to get notified every time I post a video. If you try out any of my projects, please send me pictures on Instagram or by email. The links are in the description below. So let's get started. So here are all the supplies you're going to need for this project. I'm going to be using medium worsted weight yarn for this project. So I just have some leftovers of Himalaya Super Soft and Red Heart Super Saver. I have it in red and black. You're also going to need some white or cream colored yarn. Along with this yarn, I'm going to be using a 4.5mm crochet hook. So if you're using thinner yarn, then get the hook which is the right size for it. You're also going to need a yarn needle, a stitch marker. You're also going to need some safety eyes. You're also going to need a little bit of stuffing, not too much for this. We're just going to use it to stuff the head a little bit. And if you're someone who doesn't like to sew, then you're also going to need some fabric glue so you can stick the little parts together. So now I finished making my red piece. What we're going to do is we're going to end the row with a slip stitch. And this completes the last row. Snip your yarn off, pull it through. Make a second piece in black. When I made the black piece, I didn't snip off the yarn. It's still connected to my skein. And now what we're going to do is we're going to join these two pieces together. So if you see, your piece will have a good side and a bad side. So your bad side is the other side of the yarn that has your little bits in it. Your good side is the neater side, which is the front. You'll have that on both the pieces. You can see it better on the red piece. So this is my bad side, this is my good side. So we're going to take our bad sides, open them up, and we're going to line up these two because we want our bad sides facing in and our good sides facing out. I'm going to place my red yarn on top of my black. And after our slip stitch, we're just going to pull the red through. We're not going to be using the red tail anymore. You can even tug this in if you want. We're basically going to be using the black side now to join these two together. Now the first thing we want to start making is the main body of the ladybug. And this is the part that we're going to use to reverse. So we're going to be making one part in black and then one part in red. I've already made the black part. I'll show you how to make the red part, but basically it's a shape like this which flips really easily. So let's get started with our red yarn. We're going to start by making a magic ring. To make a magic ring, wrap the yarn across your fingers to create an X. Insert your crochet hook into the top, pick up the bottom and twist, and then just pull up a loop. You have a magic ring ready. If you're not comfortable with the magic ring method, you can just chain 2 and start working into the second chain from the hook. Into the magic ring, we're going to place 6 single crochets. Insert your crochet hook into the ring, yarn over and pull through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now you're going to tug the tail end of your ring to close it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our stitch marker and we're going to place it on this 6th stitch. It's very important to keep count of your rows because we have a lot of repeat rows for this part of the project. Now for the second row, you're just going to place 1 single crochet all the way around until you have 6 stitches for the row. So that's 1 into the first stitch, 1 into the second stitch, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now for the next row, we're going to place an increase or 2 single crochets into every stitch. So into the first 1 and 2. Just twist your work a little bit to make sure you can see your stitches properly. Into the next one, again we have 1, 2. Into the one after that, again 1 and 2, and you'll do this 6 times all the way around, 2 stitches in each one of the previous row stitches until you have 12 stitches for this row. Now for the next row, you're just going to place 1 single crochet all the way around until you have 12 stitches for this row. Now for the next row, we're going to place 1 single crochet into the first stitch, into the one after that an increase or 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Into the next one, 1, into the one after that 1, 2, into the next one, 1, into the one after that 1 and 2. You're going to do this 6 times all the way around, 1 single crochet followed by an increase until you have 18 stitches for this row, and then you're going to follow that up with 1 row of just 1 single crochet all the way around for 18 stitches for that row. Now for the next row, you're going to do 2 single crochets, 1 into the first stitch, 1 into the second stitch, into the third stitch and increase or 1 and 2. Again 1, 1, 1 and 2. 2 single crochets followed by an increase 6 times all the way around until you have 24 stitches for this row, and then you're going to follow that up with 1 row of just 1 single crochet all the way around for 24 stitches for that row. Now for the next row, you're going to place 3 single crochets, 1 into the first stitch, 1 into the second, 1 into the third, into the fourth and increase 1 and 2. We're going to do this 6 times all the way around until we have 30 stitches, followed by 1 row of just 1 single crochet all the way around for 30 stitches for that row. So now to join these 2 pieces together, we're going to be using the corresponding stitches and just doing single crochets. So I have my hook in the last stitch. If you remember, I told you we didn't snip our yarn off. We're just going to go to any stitch in the red one. So I have my hook like this, going into the red one, and I'm just going to place a single crochet to join these together. That's 1, go into the next one, place 2, and what I'm going to do is into that first stitch I'm going to place my stitch marker so I can keep track of the rows. Now we're going to do 10 single crochets like this. So 2, that was 3, 4, make sure you're not skipping any of the stitches in either the top or the bottom, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now that I've completed my 10th single crochet, we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and what we're creating are like little legs. So we're going to skip that first chain into the second chain from the hook, place 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, and then back into that same stitch where we started, we're going to place a slip stitch. That creates the first leg. Into the next stitch, let's do a single crochet. Into the one after that, let's do a single crochet again and create the next leg. So I've placed my single crochet. I'm going to chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Into the second chain from the hook, we'll do 1 single crochet, into the next one 1, into the one after that 1, following 1 1, that's 4 single crochets, and slip stitch back into the base of that stitch. So we're going into the front and back and just pull it through. Into the next stitch again we're going to place a single crochet, into the one after that do another single crochet, and create a third leg. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, 4 single crochets back from the second chain from the hook, and slip stitch into that same stitch once again. So we have our 3 legs created right here. Now for the next 10 stitches we're just going to place 1 single crochet into the front and back to close up each of these stitches. Now once you're done with your 10 single crochets, we're going to follow the same pattern for 3 legs on the other side as well. So I'm going to show you the first leg. So into that stitch we're going to place a single crochet, chain 6, skip the first stitch, place 4 single crochets, 1 2 3 and 4, and then slip stitch back into the same stitch. Into the next stitch we're going to place a single crochet, into the next one again a single crochet followed by a leg, slip stitch back into the same stitch, again into the next one just a single crochet, then another leg, then a single crochet, and you'll be able to finish your 3 legs, and that will complete this row of joining your 2 pieces together. And then you'll be able to flip your piece like this. So now I've snipped my yarn off, and if you see, it flips really easily. So you have this side, flip it over, and you have this side, and you have your little ends. You can just tuck these in. So now let's start working on the head. We're going to start with a magic ring. Into the magic ring we're going to place 6 single crochets. Tuck the tail end of the magic ring to close it up. Now for the next row you're going to place 2 single crochets into each stitch, or an increase into each stitch, which will bring your stitch count total for this row to 12 stitches. Now for the next 4 rows you're just going to place 1 single crochet all the way around for 12 stitches for each of these rows. Now once you're done with the head, you can leave a long tail which we'll use for sewing on. Snip your yarn off, pull it through, and now we're going to attach our safety eyes. So I'm going to the third row, 1 2 3, and on one side I'm going to place one of the eyes, and then leave about 2 stitches in between, place the other one, and then do the same thing on the other side as well. You have one eye and then the other one. Since this is reversible, we're going to need the eyes on both sides. Once you're happy with the placement, place the backing at the back to close this up. Now once you have your safety eyes put in, we're going to take a little bit of stuffing and stuff the head. You don't want to stuff it too much, just a little bit. So you're going to need the tiniest quantity. You can use yarn scraps as well. And that completes the head. I'll show you how to attach it to the body now. So I threaded up my yarn needle. I'm just going to do a couple of stitches, loose stitches, just to close up this part. It makes it easier to sew on to the body. So just across like this, make it into a little flat piece, and then I'm going to place it right here. That's where I want it to go. So you can count the number of stitches, make sure it's at the center. Once you're happy with the placement, just put it through the stitch that you want to join it at and do a simple stitch around to stitch it in place. Just a minute, I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to go into the front and the back of the body and then the front and the back of the head. Make sure that you go through the body and the head, that will make it more secure. Front and back of the head, next stitch front and back of the body. Again front and back of the body, front and back of the head. Do that around till you've attached the head in place, like this. Now we're going to start working on the wings. You're going to make 4 circles, 2 in red and 2 in white. Let me show you how to make this. It's a very similar pattern to what we've been doing so far, so it's very easy. We're going to do a magic ring, again with 6 single crochets inside it. Now you're going to place an increase all the way around to bring your stitch count total to 12 stitches for this row. So 2 single crochets in each stitch. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet followed by an increase 6 times all the way around until you have 18 stitches for this row. Next you're going to do 2 single crochets, 1 in the first stitch, 1 in the second stitch, followed by an increase 6 times all the way around until you have 24 stitches for this row, and then you can close this up with a slip stitch. Go ahead and make 1 more red and then 2 more white. Once you're done with the wing, this is what it should look like. Now we also need to make spots on the red side of our ladybug. Either you can make a magic ring with 6 single crochets and attach about 5 or 6 of these around. If you don't want to do that, you can just use your needle and some black yarn and make little circles using embroidery. Once you've made the wings, they should look like this. So I've got 1 white and 1 red wing. Now we're going to attach it to the black side of our little ladybug. So I've threaded my 2 pieces together and we're just going to go on either side. So you've got 1 pair going on the right, 1 on the left. We're going to go into the black side, pull these through, and when you pull them through, make sure that you've got these placed the correct way, like this, and then you just do a simple stitch to stitch these in place. Once you fold them in, they'll fold in. Once you fold them out, the wings will expand this way. So you make 1 set on this side and 1 set on the other side. And with that, our little ladybug is ready. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I did. This works up so quickly and you can make many of these to give to your friends or for little markets. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next. Until next time, bye bye.